Star Wars, got some new Star Wars, new trailer Star Wars for Solo the movie. Anyway, hey, how are you? I'm Will Robinson Smith, host of Old, New, and Now Playing, and as that not greatest jingle of mine implied, we have a new trailer for Solo, a Star Wars story. The teaser came out a few weeks ago. This, of course, is starring Alden Ehrenreich. It's got Donald Glover, Emilia Clarke, Woody Harrelson. Hopefully going to get a little bit more details about, fleshing out the story, maybe a little more interactions with Lando and Han, and, if we're going to see... I doubt they're going to give it away in the trailer, but maybe we'll get a little hint of whether or not we'll actually get to see Han winning the Millennium Falcon from Lando. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Star Wars on a Monday. What better way to start a week? I realize this actually came out last night, but didn't have time to do a trailer reaction for it last night, so we're doing it this morning. So let's go ahead and dive in to Solo's official trailer.
You're after something.
Interesting music.
Is it revenge?
Is that
Money.
most likely? Yeah.
Or is it something else?
You look good. A little rough around the edges, but good.
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together crew.
I'm a driver, and I'm a flyer. I waited a long time for a shot like this. What do you think? Well, what do you know?
You got a line on a ship?
Yeah, I know a guy. He's the best smuggler around.
I heard a story about you. I was wondering if it's true.
Everything you've heard about me is true.
L3!
Let go of the mean man's face.
Who are these guys? If you come with us, you're in this life for good.
You might wanna buckle up, baby.
I'm loving all the Donald Glover stuff.
Let me give you some advice.
Oh, that's cool.
Assume everyone will betray you, and you will never be
Oh,
disappointed.
is that another...
I got a really good feeling about this.
Oh, twist on that there.
When do you know how to fly? 190 years old? You look great. Push it.
The weapon.
So glad we took this job!
So that last little shot that we just saw, I'm wondering, because obviously we saw Han and Chewie together throughout a lot of this trailer, basically the entirety of this trailer. So I wonder if that is the moment where Han saves Chewie's life and then he owes him a life debt. So then he's like always his partner. There's a lot of interesting stuff in that trailer. It looks like we're going to see, I think that was the game of, I think it's called Sabak. The game where Han wins the Falcon from Lando. Obviously, we never, well, and maybe I just missed it, but I don't think we actually see Han piloting the Falcon by himself. It was great seeing all the banter between him and Lando. I think Donald Glover is inspired casting. I'm so glad that they got him to play Lando from the moment like we see him, at the game table in the cantina, which I'm guessing is Mos Eisley, probably. He just has a line, everything you heard about me is true. Like that is so Billy D. Like I love that. That is fantastic. The aesthetic of the worlds that they are showing here is really cool. We got to see a lot of different locations. I'm curious to see if any of these, besides what I'm assuming will be Tatooine at one point, will be worlds that we're familiar with, or if these are all new worlds. And we got a little bit more of the relationship between Alden Ehrenreich's Han and Emilia Clarke's, just making sure I get this right, Kira. I'm really curious to see like what exactly that relationship is. Got about the same amount of Woody Harrelson as we did last time. So, he's the guy that pulls this group of smugglers together that are going to pull off this job. But yeah, I think just getting to see as much of the growth of Han and Chewie's relationship as we saw in the trailer, as I imagine we'll see in the movie, I think it's going to be really interesting. And maybe I've missed it in other movies, but I don't think, at least in the films, that we've ever actually known like the specific age of Chewbacca. So like actually hearing he is definitively 190 years old at the point in which this movie takes place, which is a few years, I believe, before A New Hope, kind of gives us an interesting sort of like definitive landing spot. Like, okay, this is how old Chewbacca is, which I think is kind of cool. I mean, obviously we know Wookiees live to be, hundreds of years old potentially, but yeah, that was a nice little nugget to throw in there. And that weapon that flashed for a second that looked like kind of like miniaturized, not a lightsaber exactly, but had that sort of like light blade quality to it. I'm curious to know like what is that called? If you know it out there, throw it in the comment section, because I'm very curious and I don't know how to look that one up. Because yeah, it's probably somewhere deep within Star Wars lore, and I don't know that much about the weapons. But and there was that one shot of a Corellian cruiser that was not the Falcon, so it's going to be interesting to see another Millennium Falcon type ship in the same movie with the actual Millennium Falcon, if that wasn't actually the same ship. I don't think it was. Obviously, it's the Falcon is a type of ship. We just never really see others like it, in the film. So I think putting another one of those in there, I think will make whatever Lando has done to the Falcon stand out even more. So there's a lot of really cool things in this trailer. I think it's definitely a step up for me above the teaser we got. I'm feeling better about Alden Ehrenreich's Han Solo portrayal than I was before. I'm still not like just gangbusters for it, but I think it definitely feels, it has that essence. It's not an imitation, but it definitely feels more like Han Solo in that point in his life where he would have been prior to the events of A New Hope. I think there's still a little bit of ways, and it probably happened in the movie, of just seeing him go a little bit more hard-edged because he didn't seem like he was quite there yet. But, I'm assuming things will happen in the movie that will get him there, and he'll become more so the full scoundrel that we have all come to know and love. But more so, I want to know what you thought about this trailer, because there's a lot to unpack. I could babble for 10 minutes on this, but I want to know what you thought about it. So jump in the comments section. Let me know. Obviously, I'll throw a link in the description so you can watch the trailer without my commentary. But yeah, thanks for checking out this trailer reaction to Solo's official trailer. Obviously, we are less than a month from actually seeing the movie, so it's nice to see that the marketing machine is starting to ramp up. I'm guessing there maybe will be one more trailer after this. Probably 30,000 TV spots, but I'm guessing at least one more like actual final trailer. I don't think it's necessary, but I'm betting we'll get at least one more. So thank you so much for checking out this trailer reaction, and I will see you next time.